Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 9 huge Emmerdale spoilers for next week. In next week's Emmerdale episodes, the Dingles are left shaken by the tragic news of Zach's death. Elsewhere, Ruby discovers Caleb visited her mum and will steps up his plan to ruin Kim. Here are the 9 big moments to watch out for. While cooking breakfast, Moira experiences another frightening seizure. Later, she receives news that she can have her operation the next day, but when Kane arrives home unexpectedly, she fails to tell him. Moira decides to delay her operation due to the family's sad news, but Maddie urges her to have it as soon as possible. Moira receives a shocking call from Debbie announcing Zach has passed away. Heartbroken, Kane tells the Dingles the tragic news, leaving them bereft. As the family take comfort in each other, Zach's children Sam, Kane and Belle gather outside to reminisce about their dear dad. The villagers pay tribute to Zach and wave off Sam and Kane as they leave for Scotland to bring the Dingle patriarch home. The wool pack becomes a place of remembrance and mourning, thanks to Chas, as the villagers grieve Zach's tragic death, and at wishing well, the Dingles raise a glass. On the day of Zach's funeral, the Dingles are stunned when a long-lost relative arrives at the graveside. Is it a familiar face, and why have they returned to Emmerdale? Desperate Billy admits to Mac he is going to take part in another illegal fight, but begs his friend to keep it secret. Worried for Billy's safety after his previous injuries, Mac offers to help. As the fight approaches, Billy's determined to fight to provide a better life for Dawn and the kids. Kim's thrown when she and Will share another tender moment at home farm, as he comforts her over losing her old friend Zach. Meanwhile, Will's efforts to repair his relationship with Dawn continue as he gives her cash and promises to negotiate her a loan. Ruby's shocked when she receives her mum's ashes and makes a snap decision about how to get rid of them. Later, in the pub, Chas lends her an ear as she drowns her sorrows. Chas suggests that if she wants closure, the hospital could help her find out what her mum's final words were. Unaware that her husband secretly visited her dying mum before she passed away, Ruby speaks to the hospital and hears that Helen was asking for her and was hoping to reconcile before the end. But Ruby is horrified to learn from the hospital staff that Helen's final visitor was Caleb. Armed with this information, Ruby confronts her husband. Despite Will growing closer to Kim again, he and Caleb compete to step up their plans against the Lady of Home Farm. As Caleb falls under pressure from the bank, he lies to them, hoping to get by. Meanwhile, Will is put out when Kim invites Gabby to move back in, and he encourages Caleb to help him take Kim down.